just to do a hair now because it cares, y'all.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a beginner-friendly 2-in-1 two-strand twist style. So for my client, I'm going in with a neutralizing shampoo, and then I'll go in with my Design Essentials O Protein Henna Honey Cream Shampoo, and then I'll finish it off with my Rosemary and Mint Conditioner, and I'll let you guys enjoy the wash. I'm going in with how I usually go in with my retwist. I clean up the parts, straighten out the parts. This client has square parts, so it's easier to clean up. And then I'll grab the hair at the root, retwist it, and then I'll do my locksmithing method, and then I'll two-strand. I know I sped it up here, but I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna pop back in when I slow down again so that I can explain it for my newbies out there or people who are looking to enhance their technique or create a different technique. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna pop back in and where I slow it down at and give a more thorough explanation. So what I'm doing now is applying my product. A little product go a long way, and then I'll straighten out the parts and pretty much use my comb to gather all the new growth at that part where it won't like go down anymore, where the hair is locked. And then I'll go ahead and locksmith, which is pretty much grabbing the loose hair, wrapping it around the lock, and then I palm roll. And then I'll just wrap it around the base of the lock because I don't use clips when it comes to this particular style. So you see me doing it again, grabbing a little product, smoothing it through the lock, straightening out my parts, and then I'll grab the loose hair, wrap it around the actual lock, which is the locksmithing method. I'll palm roll like one time because you don't want no rippling in your locks or in your style. Grab it, I twist it away, then wrap it around, twist away, wrap it around. And this is a real-time speed of how I do my two strands. I hope that this has been helpful, but I'm gonna show y'all one more time. Clean up the part, wrap it around, do my locksmithing, wrap it around. Take y'all time with this. It took me a while to learn it when it first came out, but it got easier over time. Don't beat yourself up. Feel free to come back to this spot. I think this is the 4-minute spot when I first started the slow down method. I'm gonna do a little timestamp so y'all can come back, but this is how I do it. And then I twist it away from each other, wrap it around, twist it away, wrap it around. I hope that makes sense. If not, I'll try my best to explain it better, or either just go back to that 4-minute mark so you can get the slow down method so you can practice. But yeah, I usually do this style for my clients because summertime is coming. A lot of people are traveling. Also, I know my books can fill up quickly. So this is the easiest style for people to get while having another style. So it's like having your hair up but down at the same time so you can enjoy your retwist longer. So like some of my clients have something to do. They got an event. They want to look sleek. They want to look a little more elegant. Or and then like after whatever event they have to do, they'll take that 2-strand twist down, and then they'll be able to pretty much like wear their hair down without messing up the 2 strands. Some of my clients also swim a lot, so this is a good style for them, and they usually swim with the 2 strands in, and then after that they can wash their hair with the 2 strands in. So I usually recommend this for all of my clients who are very active but still want to make sure that they wash their hair without compromising the freshness of their retwist. And yeah, it's just a little more easier. Some of my clients are very independent, so they like to, pretty much not have to wait to come to their appointment to get their hair washed. So I'm just going in, retwisting with the locksmith method, and then I palm roll, then I twist it again, twist it away from each other, wrap around, twist away from each other, wrap around. And here I'm just like pretty much making sure that I have an even amount of locks. I think that's the easiest way. When I do this style, my method to attack is I ask them what direction they want to lay their hair in. This particular client likes their hair to lay backwards, so like out of their face. So I'll separate the front, so the front 2 rows of the locks, and I'll move those out of the way, and then I'll go ahead and 2-strand everything. But before I'll 2-strand everything, I'll count those locks to make sure that they have an even number. That way you don't have one big 3-strand lock in the middle of their head, or in the front of their head, and everything can just look good and even. So if they do have an odd number of locks, I'll usually put the 3 in the back so nobody can see it, and then everything else just looks even. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll just more so style the 2 strands. Instead of me 2-stranding one beside each other in the front so it can lay down, I'll do the one in front the other, if that makes sense. But you guys will see it once I like zoom in on that area. When I'm 2-stranding that area, you'll see me retwist. So like what you see now, I'm 2-stranding it one beside the other, and then once you see me 2-strand the front, it'll be one behind the other.
Thank you.
that I was telling y'all about. Y'all know how I've been doing one beside each other. Well, I guess technically this is one next to the other, but more so like the front going towards the back. I'll kind of like twist it in the direction that they wanted to lay. And yeah, y'all will see what I'm doing right here. And I'll kind of like twist it backwards. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that way when they pull it back, or if they have it hanging down, it won't hang down in their face and like be real annoying. I don't know if y'all can tell. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all can understand exactly what I'm saying. But I'll do it this way all over. That's why you will see in parts of the video where I have the front in a ponytail, in 2 ponytails, and then I'll have the back of the hair in 1 ponytail, so that I can keep track of what's going on. So I feel like this lock area that I'm retwisting right now will give y'all a better visual of how the hair will lay. And also it'll be easier for me to style back. So also I'm doing an undercut on my client. I didn't get the full footage, but you guys understand what I'm doing. I'm doing just like, I did a 1.5 with the grain, a 1.5 blade with the grain. And then I just tapered the sides. I did a bald low taper on the sides as well as the back. This client does not get their front lined up. They like to keep it natural. And then I'll just like, you know, clean up the beard area. And right here where you see me styling, I'm just like pretty much doing it how I would do it a regular spider braid, but I'm taking one over the other. I'm not wrapping it under. I'm keeping it in my hand on the right hand side. Whenever I go from the right to the left, I'm keeping it in my left hand. Then I go left to the right, and I keep it in my right hand. So I do that all the way down so that it can have a flatter look, because I feel like with the spider braids, barrel twist, however you want to call it, it'll be a little more raised than what this client prefer. So I try to keep it as flat as possible so it can look sleek. So like left over right, and I hold it in my right hand. And like I said, I do it all the way down to where it's still a nice sleek look, but it still is braided. It's not a lot of tension at all. Like this is probably the least tension style that I've ever done. So tension causing, whatever you want to call it. And some of the locks I will braid in. I probably won't braid all the locks. Some of the locks, I mostly braid the outside, like outside locks towards the middle. Some of the locks like under the braid is just like, I'll just grab that, if you get what I mean. I just won't braid it in, but I'll grab it to make the locks longer in the ponytail, so it just don't end up being like a skeet ponytail, if you get what I mean. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I just, you know, do what I do all the way to the bottom, and then those last couple I'll grab the left under and go to the right, and opposite, vice versa, so that it'll still be a lot of mobility that my client can have with moving their head. It won't be pulling and tugging. Then I wrap it around, put the rubber band around twice, and that's it. Put my Lotta Body foam on to secure that. That's the extra sauce that I do to make the hair look super, super crisp. Wrap it around once, tie it in the back, wrap it around twice, so we can get it as flat as possible, like so it can come out super, super crispy. But here's my before, y'all. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. Y'all drop a comment, drop a like, whatever, subscribe, and I'll be doing a lot more tutorials. But here's the before and here's the after. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope to see you in my next one.